Join me for another episode of Unpacking Life, the Universe and Everything by the beach. Let's keep this one brief and to the point and find out just how much our view and experience of life can change in just a few minutes. Today I want to talk to you about yes and no. I believe that no should be a complete sentence. I believe that we should all be able to say no to what we don't want, no explanation required. But here's a word of caution. Once it becomes easy to say no, it can also become easy to adopt a very negative attitude about the world. It can become easy, almost too easy, to see all the things we disapprove of. It can become easy to become very opinionated, negative, cold, isolated, and angry as we become aware of all the ways that we have previously passively been saying yes, and as we attempt to own and take back our power by saying no to every big and little thing that doesn't tickle our fancy. It can become easy to become arrogant, entitled, and void of compassion as we become absorbed in our own little feelings and desires, looking for fault in everyone and everything else as we become pickier and pickier. It can become easy to become very judgmental and unpleasant to be around, as our so-called boundaries make us more and more intolerant, rigid, and superior. But this is a messy and unnecessarily painful way to go about it. Instead of becoming obsessed with saying no to every bloody thing, practice saying yes to the right things instead. Figure out what you love and what you want more of, and instead of exerting your energy to critically judge, poke, and pick a fight with all the things that you don't want, exert your energy falling in love with an ideal and setting about creating it. Exuberantly saying yes to all of the things which support and create that ideal. By saying yes to the right things, you are very naturally remaining forward focused, and you are very naturally saying no to all of the things which are mutually exclusive to your yes by default. For example, you can't be saying yes to having a loving relationship while at the same time saying yes to being mistreated. You only have energy for one of those two things. So it's either a loving relationship or it's submitting yourself to being mistreated. You can't say yes to being healthy while also saying yes to eating junky and highly processed food. Yes to healthy naturally implies yes to healthy foods from nature. Saying no to junk food can feel like harsh self-punishment and is often preloaded with a bunch of judgment which evokes a desire to rebel. And this is why most diets and other no-driven pursuits often fail. Saying yes and falling in love with something positive, and thus all of the stuff that comes with that positive thing, is much easier, loving, and positively productive than just saying no all the time. Break out of your self-created prison of negativity and get really clear about what you actually want. No is useful and is an essential step in the process of learning how to own your power, learning how to set boundaries. But no can also be extremely limiting. While saying yes and learning what it is that you want to say yes to, following through on your yes, and adopting all of the positive attitudes, behavioral changes, mindsets, and healing that is involved in your yes, is extraordinarily productive and life-changing. So set yourself free, find your yes, practice saying yes more, and then very, very naturally, the things that can't come with you, the things that just simply cannot be a part of your yes, The things that are mutually exclusive to your yes will become obvious and they'll fall away because you will simply stop seeking them out and cease wishing to feed them. Make your life a productive and positively focused one. Exert your energy to get creative, discovering, feeding, building, and sustaining your yes. And saying yes to those things that serve and help to create and build your dream life with great exuberance, joy, and freedom. Your dream life won't be found locked away in a stifled, cold, rigid, joy and yes deprived box. You might reclaim some of your sovereignty and some of your right to your own power by learning to say no and practicing saying no. And again, this is an essential and vital step. But you find yourself and you set yourself free. You set your life fully in motion by learning how to say yes and learning what to say yes to. So take the time that you need to really discover and get clear about what it is that you want more of, and set about creating it, saying yes in all of the right places, extracting your yes from where it doesn't belong, and instead directing it in a proactive and productive way into the places, areas, people, mindsets, behaviors where your yes does belong. Keep it simple.